Hi, I'm Wubs, and we have ranked play in Black Ops 6 very similar to Modern Warfare's ranked mode. I have never played Modern Warfare. I bring this up to say this is my first ever experience with a real competitive game mode in COD. No, my friends, this is a completely new experience for me, and as someone who enjoys themselves a competitive game, I was very quick to jump on the competitive train with my friend.
Shit your favorite jeans, buddy. Without any underwear.
At the time of this recording, we've grinded up to Gold 3, and at this rate, I'm confident we'll be a solid Silver 1 at the end of the season. For everything this mode has going for it, it feels like there's that many things making it hard for those who aren't truly invested in a ranked experience to play and get into. Regardless of my own personal opinion, I've compiled a list of the good, the bad, and the ugly of ranked, with solid data that will show you just how strange this mode can be. Just like with any proper list, you start with the good, and the first best thing about ranked is the fact that I'm tracking all of our games. We're very active on the Discord with the grind. Don't be a nematode, join up and be a part of the Wub Hub where you can call me all kinds of names with no repercussions. Love you and appreciate you as always. We're going on to the good. Ranked play in Black Ops 6 is the most fun I've had playing multiplayer. The matchmaking is, for the most part, very fair, and the ranking system makes a good amount of sense. SR is COD's fancy little term for ELO, and SR is gained not only based off of how well you do per match, but also the margin in which your team wins, promoting team play over individual stat padding and making each win feel like it holds a little more weight. It's a well-flowing system that will put you in the rank you belong in eventually, not punishing you overtly for really bad games unless they're consistent. My only real hiccup with the rank system is that I wish it'd do something more for you if you're on a streak. I've been on a 7-win streak where I didn't even get out of the rank I was in. Otherwise, no giant fundamental flaws that I can drag out into the burning daylight. At least not yet. The gameplay of ranked play feels tailored quite well to a competitive playstyle, putting everyone on an even playing field and making sure that there's no real excuses for poor play other than the enemy team just being better than you are, in one way or another. I especially enjoy the 4v4 aspect of ranked, making deaths feel far more punishing and allowing for more concise callouts, less room for error, and overall a better time. The game modes Control and Search and Destroy are perfected in ranked play. There's no getting noob-tube flak-jacketed, there's no Sixth Sense crutching, there's no cheese strats that are fun when you do them, but the most frustrating thing on God's earth when you're against them. There's a third game mode that's part of ranked too, but this is the good section of the video. We'll get to you, Hardpoint, don't you sweat it. Lastly, and what I think is the most important, is ranked play adds new content to the game, making it feel like a more fulfilling experience. These unlockables range from sprays no one will ever use to a neat little wind counter charm for your gun, which I think is so cool. Everything is unlockable just by winning games, and the later unlocks really do make this a worthy mountain to climb in my opinion, even if some of the early unlockables are kinda silly. Yes friends, ranked is a very good time. It takes everything I enjoy about the game and concentrates it into a little game mode with specialized rewards and an easy to understand rank system. So you might be thinking, he sounded pretty iffy, but I can see the tip of ranked play's penis glistening from all of his slobber. What's the big idea? Well, while I enjoy ranked as a whole, I'd be a drooling nematode to say it's the perfect way to play Black Ops 6. There's a lot of questionable design choices that I don't fully understand, which at best are kinda silly and I shrug off, and at worst, some of the worst decisions I've ever seen made by conscious human beings. Anyways, I digress. While I agree with just about all of the bans in the created class section, some things just don't make any sense. The only two field upgrades available to you are a trophy system and an assault pack. Perfect sense, nothing wrong with those two being usable, but why not allow Warcry? I mean, that does essentially nothing. It makes you move a little faster, or Stim Shot, you know? I mean, it could be a little cheesy, but if you're gonna down someone, you can kill them pretty easily. Come on now. None of those things are broken or provide an unfair advantage or will remove any of the other picks from rotation. It'd be interesting to see a team comp of 1 Warcry, 2 trophies, and Assault, or something like that, you know? Score streaks are a victim of the overzealous ban hammer as well. Don't get me wrong, a lot of score streaks don't belong in ranked, but why just a Hellstorm missile? Is a Scout Pulse really gonna oh my god. Oh, how many inches did my balls drop? Is a Scout Pulse really gonna mess with your ranked mode that bad? Or like an RCXD car? You could definitely add these to ranked, and not only would there be no problem at all, but it would add more versatility and strategy that this mode otherwise lacks. Lastly, for the bad of ranked, the ranked content that's added, while nice, leaves a little to be desired. Like straight up Bucci. Not much to really die for with these skins unless you want to show off the grind. This knife skin. Nothing but Bucci. All any of this ranked stuff is just the text that says ranked play on it, with either a design or some white paint or something. Nothing worth it, but it's nice to have what's basically the equivalent of a fridge magnet from playing ranked. Overall, the bad of ranked is pretty annoying. I'm trying to be a more positive person, so the bads are pretty minimal. Sure is a good thing I'm ending the video right here. Thank you all so much for watching. Now, if you wanted to listen to someone lay their big, veiny horse penor across Ranked Play's forehead, welcome to the ugly section of the video. I have generational trauma from how much this mode can piss me off. While I really do enjoy the mode, and it does have its little annoyances, it also has its fair share of the worst decisions that would ever disgrace the pixels of my monitor. I'm gonna start with the thing that pisses me off the least. Hardpoint is one of the only 3 ranked game modes. They could have added capture the flag, I don't know, but what does it matter what I want, you know? It is the most annoying game mode of the 3, showcasing the absolute worst of every player who plays it. And for whatever godforsaken reason, it is the only game mode you'll ever be able to play. And I'm not just yapping either, I got the numbers. Like any good analyst, we did some statistics, and what we found, and what it seems like the rest of the internet has found as well, is mind-numbingly shocking. At the time of recording, I've played 78 games of Ranked. The game modes for all of these games are as follows. Hardpoint took 42 of those games. Control took 29 of those games, which leaves Search and Destroy with 7 games. 9% of our games were S&D. Of course, S&D is my favorite game mode, so, you know, why would there ever be a different spread than that? So Hardpoint is going to be more than half of your ranked games, so you better start liking it. And, get this, you'll only ever have 5 maps for it. Oops, now 6, yeah. By the way, Hacienda is a fantastic time. That is such a good addition, I'm so happy they put that map in. However, you will also get the 2 demons of this entire game. Red Card and Rewind. God help me. You have a 33% chance of getting a Bucci ass map. Not to mention the veto system is so bugged up. And of course, if you try to veto all 3 options, you're just gonna get one of them anyways, so fuck your veto. Not to mention you can't dodge the lobbies either. Why? Who the hell knows? But you can't. Sorry, Buster. The last and most egregious oversight, in my opinion, is the SR scale. While it makes sense, it just doesn't work. Sometimes you'll win a game and top frag, and there's a chance you just won't see any SR from it. Or you'll lose and tank your stats and just not lose any SR for some reason. And it'll tell you have loss protection and your loss just won't get protected. It's so bugged and so fucked up, and I don't understand how it can be this way. Now I should mention, that doesn't happen every game, you know what I mean? But it happens enough for you to notice. I can grind the same 3 game modes, well, realistically the same 2 game modes, on the same doo-doo ass maps, and sometimes it just won't matter, one way or the other. I hope they fix this shit soon, because that is mad frustrating. That was the good, the bad, and the ugly. How do y'all feel about ranked play in Black Ops 6? I'm more than curious. So please let me know in the comments and... Ooh, oh no.
I dislike all your videos, and I'm subscribed, and I don't comment, and I don't join the Discord, and I don't follow on Twitch.